Defected Rivers State lawmakers must not be reinstated. CSO fumes. With the Appeal Court ruling in favor of the PDP Assembly lawmakers loyal to Nyesom Wike, a pro-democracy coalition of Nigeria, PDCN, has described the ruling as a disgrace to judicial precedent as the lawmakers ceased to be members of the Rivers Assembly when they defected. In a statement signed by its president, Comrade Jack Thomas, the group described the court decision to nullify the expulsion of the lawmakers as a black market judgment that disregarded established legal precedent. The appeal court also ruled that all activities executed by Honorable Oko Jumbo, Speaker loyal to Governor Simlai Fubara, are null and void. We are absolutely discontented and dismayed by the judgment of the appellate court, he said. The ruling totally disregarded established legal precedent and has further exposed the failing of the appellate court in preserving constitutional democracy and the rights of the citizens. In Article Abubakar vs. Attorney General of the Federation 2007, the Supreme Court had held that defection from one party to another is only justified in cases of division, factionalization, or fragmentation within the original party. Similarly, in Adetunde and the Labour Party, the Supreme Court ruled that a legislator cannot decamp and remain a member of a legislative house without showing division in their party. The group further described the ruling as a charade and called on the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Aribola, to investigate the reasons behind the transfer of cases and ensure that the Supreme Court corrects the judgment. This is a sad day for democracy and the rule of law in Nigeria, Thomas added. Nigerians must hold the courts responsible for the rise of tyranny in Nigeria. The courts must deliver judgments that are sound and consistent with the law to preserve our democracy. The PDCN emphasized the need for judgments that are sound and consistent with the law to preserve Nigeria's democracy, adding that Nigeria must not go back to the era of black market judgment. My dear, are you seeing what is going on? Are you seeing what is going on? Did you see within this up? Okay. I think that if anything wants to start today, it will start from the courts. People we are going to be resetting their brains. You go start from courts, because what is this? What exactly is the meaning of this? Kilode. What is the problem? Why are we having this? Why are we still having this? And I keep asking myself, what is now the hope of a common man? If something like this can happen to a political party, what is now the hope of a common man? I keep asking myself, what is the hope of a common man in all of this? Wow. You get as a bio, sincerely. You get as a be. It is unfortunate that the law is made for the poor. I wonder how this so-called judge who sat over the ruling would manage to sleep. My dear, they will sleep and sleep soundly, because these people don't get conscience. They will sleep and sleep soundly, except maybe the universe, they try to pay them back. But when it comes to say their conscience will judge them, then go even they click their glasses, they laugh over the issue. The seats may be vacant as Court of Appeal did not mention it. The law has spoken, not the court of public opinion analysis, which is anchored on emotions and feelings. The law says these men are authentic members of a state house of assembly, period, and they can go to the Supreme Court. As it is with them members, Omo, it depends them. Where is making song for God's sake? Governor don't enter one chance vehicle. In Federal High Court, they won. In Court of Appeal, they won. Which magic will the state use to win in Supreme Court? Sound lawyers should contribute, not JJC or social media drunkards. Or social media drunkards, ignorant and momo commentators. Okay, now you don't use the insult, say them be momo commentators, abi? No wahala. You are rather jumping the gun, and your ignorance of a subject matter that was before the Court of Appeal (CA) is clearly evident. The substantive cause as to whether the lawmaker seats have become vacant by reason of the alleged defection was not before the CA. What was before the CA and upon which the court rightly ruled today stems from whether the Rivers State High Court has jurisdiction to make pronouncement on the status of a lawmaker's sit-in. Well, at this point in time, I don't talk and say I'm not even happy. I pity the governor who chose to dance to the gallery. His legal team is not sound enough to know how to grab out the matter from the onset. Which is legal team are you talking about? You see very clear that those sitting over the matter may have been bought over. That is, to me, that is the only thing that happened. You see all this one where they say, you do this one, you do that one. Supreme Court ruled in favor of Atiku after the campaign to ACN. He was still the vice president till the end of Obasanjo's tenure. During Jonathan's era, the then Senate President and Speaker of the House of Representatives, they came from PDP to APC and their kings went to the Supreme Court. The court ruled in their favor. Please, those lawmakers remain valid, Rivers lawmakers. States, okay, valid lawmakers in Rivers State, no one can remove them. Only the Rivers State lawmakers, if they can form a quorum, can do that. CSO gets caught. Judiciary in Nigeria is in a mess and in crisis. It is the story of the blind leading the blind, corruption blindfolding the institution. Like I said, I'm not happy about this, sincerely. I don't know about you, but this ruins a lot of things. This is not just for Governor Fubara. Yeah. This is not just for Governor Fubara or River State people. This thing will happen now, not only for them. They're not the only one who are heartbroken here. It is unfortunate that the law is made for the poor. I'm not going to forget some. Yes, the law is made for the poor. The law is made for the weak. With everything going on in Nigeria, like I said, I'm becoming ashamed to call myself a Nigerian. Sincerely. I'm becoming ashamed to call myself a Nigerian with everything going on in this country. I wonder, okay, it that even village elderly men know what to do. It's exactly what a supposed expert in Nigerian system was unable to do justice to. Too much and have disgrace to the judiciary. God forbid, the former hope of a common man is now for the highest bidder. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.